Guys, this is Lala Legacy, and welcome back to another episode of Cinderella Phenomenon. So we are on Fritz's route now, so let's just get into this. So as you can see, this series of choices is a little bit different from before. So I can break the curse on my own. They offered to help, but that could have been because they felt pressured to. This curse is my problem and my burden. I will break it on my own. Perhaps doing my duties will be considered a good deed if I do them willingly. So if I sweep without the broom having to drag me around the room. I walk up to the broom. I cannot believe I am about to do this. The floors aren't that dirty, but I heard a niece once say that there is no such thing as too clean. Do my eyes deceive me? Isn't it the magic? Definitely not. The enchantment I put on the broom hasn't activated yet. Does that mean the princess is actually... If you are going to stand around, could you not do so in the center of the room? I am sweeping. There's no magic here. This is the most pathetic sweeping I've ever seen. She hasn't swept anything. She's just moved the dirt around the floor. It's in a perfectly even layer all over. Well, she's trying very hard. That should count. I can hear Delora and Anise talking about me in the corner of the room, but I make a point of ignoring their words. I set the broom back and wait. I do not know what signals the completion of a good deed, but I should know it when I see it. Will there be a flash of light? Will the piece of slipper appear in my hands or on the necklace? Whatever it is, it should have happened by now. You weren't expecting to have completed one of your deeds through sweeping, were you? Doing what's expected of you doesn't make you good. It just makes you normal. That's still a good thing. This is going to be harder than I expected. I stare in horror at the floor. Gravel and sand are embedded between the floorboards. The wood beneath my feet is covered in a thick muck. Hi, Mr. Broom. Oh, no. Stop! I never thought I'd see this. The princess is actually sweeping. I'd say it's more like the broom is sweeping and the princess is just along for the ride. Lady Parfait, your orders have arrived. Where should I put them? At the back, please. Thank you. I glare at Garland as he begins to move. You! You are dirtying the floor. Sorry. You run away, run away! Garland dashes across the floor with long steps in an attempt to leave as few footprints as possible. This was Dolores doing, wasn't it? Is it obvious? This has witch having fun written all over it. I need water. Wow, completely spotless. You are the worst. Don't be mad at the broom, princess. It is only trying to help. It is doing nothing but making my life miserable. Lady Parfait, I must speak with you. I look up at the witch that had just entered. She is a regular at the Margin, but according to Parfait and Delora, a good witch. She orders tea from here from time to time. She has mud on her shoes. Why is she glaring at me like that? I believe it's because of your shoes, dear. I have just cleaned the floor. Oh, I am sorry. I will clean up after myself right away. Good. The princess is something else. I've never seen a witch so frightened of someone before. Yeah. The witch hurriedly cleans up the tracks she'd made coming in before going to speak with Parfait. Even though Parfait says that Delora and this witch is good, I do not trust her judgment. Especially not when she considers Delora, who ruined my life, a good person. I put the broom back in its resting place before double-checking my work. Now that I am done, I can continue to work on breaking my curse. Whom should I ask for help today? No, I do not need help. I head toward the dining area to get some water. The people sitting in the margin are talking and laughing with one another. Everyone is secluded. Everyone has someone to talk to. Is this what friendship is meant to look like? You're making a funny face, Melody. Are you trying to comprehend the wonders of friendship? These people are all so friendly with one another despite their differences. Doesn't it warm your frozen heart? Until you consider that they're doing it only because they want something. All of them want to break their curses. They're all here because they hope to find clues. They come to the margin simply to use other people for their own convenience. Is that goodness? Is this what I am meant to do? There's a difference between using people and them offering to help you, Princess. There's a big, important difference. I don't understand. I didn't think you would. What you say is true, but it's not the whole truth. Everyone is here to break their curses, sure, but most are here for the camaraderie too, the understanding. It's why they keep coming back. What do you see, Princess? People talking, eating together, laughing. Don't you see the happiness here? Being cursed is pretty terrible. You'd assume the cursed would be constantly sobbing and bemoaning their bad luck, right? But there's none of that here. This is what being surrounded by good, kind people does. It can make a terrible situation bearable. It can make a person feel lighter. But what is goodness, then? Why are these people good when I am not? I cannot help but think about the looks they gave me when I arrived. Disdain, contempt, and anger. None of those emotions were good. Being good doesn't require you to be selfless or kind every moment of the day. Sure, these people want to break their curses, but for a time, for a meal, they can put what they want to the side and listen to someone else for a change. That in itself is selfless. Delora nudges me with her elbow. And that makes them good people. I look down into my mug, my mind swirling with considerations. The instant I look up, Delora has disappeared. A month has passed, and I have yet to complete even one good deed. Not for any lack of trying, though. I have been asking around for advice on how to be a good person and receive various answers. What makes someone good? I'd say being selfless. I think it's important that you consider another person's feelings. Patience. The ability to soothe even the most broken of hearts. Forget I asked. Bravery. Loyalty. You must be beautiful both on the inside and out. Right. Must I be all of those things in order to be good? According to Parfait, I cannot just pretend. It has to come from my heart. I place my hand on my chest and consider the steady pulse of my heartbeat. That will not be easy. I close my eyes, thinking of all the possible ways I might be able to break my curse, but in the end my mind is blank. Mother, what am I supposed to do? A dream? Your personal feelings are nothing but a weakness for others to exploit. That is why you do not show them. You only show them that you are strong. Yes, Mother. You must not let false kindness deceive you. People will use niceties to trick you into exploiting your weak emotions. But you can trust me, Melody. I will never hurt you. I will never lie to you. I am all you need. I love you, Melody. I love you too, Mother. How are those lessons of yours going? I hope you're not giving anyone a difficult time. I am the only one having a difficult time. Have you tried pairing up with someone? Pairing up? Some of the people in the tavern pair up to assist each other. Two heads are better than one, as they say. It's not a bad idea, but the problem is with her. Who's going to volunteer to pair up with the Ice Princess? She has a point. People may not glare at me anymore, but it does not escape me that I am still disliked. Most of the boarders at the Marchen volunteered to help her, remember? And I haven't heard any of them retract their offers. Excuse me. It's only a matter of time. Stop it, Delora. It's your choice, Princess. Pairing up is only a suggestion. Would pairing up with someone really help me break my curse? What if they end up being an annoyance instead? Princess? Excuse me, Princess. I'm sorry for disturbing you, but you've just been staring at your tray and the customer is waiting for his order. Of course. Delora has me helping a niece today. The Marchen is unexpectedly busy, and they cannot keep up with all the customers. Stop daydreaming, Melody. Food doesn't deliver itself. I do not need you to tell me that. I stretch out on my bed. The stiff mattress does a little to soothe my aching muscles. I was on my feet the entire day, struggling to keep up with the steady stream of people that came into the Marchen. I have never seen the Marchen this busy. I roll onto my stomach and bury my face into my pillow. My arms and legs protest at the movement. I refuse to live this type of life much longer. I need to break this curse as soon as possible. Why don't you pair up with someone? Pairing up might not be such a bad idea. Alright, you guys know who we're gonna go for. Mr. Fritz. Chapter 3, Reunion. I am in town with Waltz because Parfait needed supplies for her potions, and we were the only ones available to get them for her. I do not know why, but I feel on edge. Don't worry, Princess. I won't let anything bad happen to you. Ugh. Though you wouldn't even have to be here if Lady Parfait hadn't placed so many orders. I do not understand why she has to get everything today. Surely she could just pick up the rest tomorrow. If she was more patient, I wouldn't have needed to go out at all today for such a bothersome chore. Lady Parfait's been receiving a lot of orders lately. She needs to keep up with the demand somehow. Let's make this quick. Of course. My eyes wander to the shop right in front of me. This should be the place. How can I help? Oh, it's you. This is the witch who came into the Marchen some time ago with mud on her shoes. What can I do for you two? We need all the items on this list, please. Waltz holds out the list Parfait gave him. The witch surveys the list, then gives a thoughtful nod. I'll collect these for you right away. It'll only be a few moments. The witch disappears into her back room. I fold my arms as we wait, my thoughts drifting. We'll be finished before you know it, Princess. Well, look who it is. Hello again, little girl. And it seems like you're here again with your little friend. These are the men that tried to rob me back when I was on the streets. Waltz quickly steps in front of me as if to shield me from the men. Can he even protect me? She cleans up all right, don't she? Almost didn't recognize they're all neat. What do you want? Us? We don't want nothing. But we heard there's someone who wants you. They're willing to pay more money than we could ever have or have ever gotten from you. The man reaches out to grab me, but Walt slaps his hand away. The men's unwashed stench reaches my nose, and I try not to gag. Don't touch her. Oi, what's this? The witch reappears at the door, and the men back off slightly when she appears. None of your business. I think it is. These people are my customers. Stay out of this, hag. A hag? I am slightly startled when the witch leans forward and whispers to us, Listen, you both start running, okay? You run as fast as you can and don't stop for anyone. You need to get back to the margin. But don't you worry about me. I'll distract them for as long as I can, but you need to run. Go. Hey! Look alive, boys! This one itches. Waltz grabs my hand and pulls me with him as we run, not even turning back to look when we hear the shatter of glass. She is a witch! Why would she help us? Because she's a good witch princess. I am sure that she is only helping us because she wants to keep us indebted to her. Oh my God. We continue running against the current of people. I manage to keep up with Waltz for a time, but it is not long before my hand slips out of his and I am lost to the crowd. The minute I am separated from Waltz, I stop. Panic begins to well up inside of me. Waltz! I frantically look around at the crowds, trying to find him, but I fail. I need to get back to the margin. Slowly, it dawns on me that I am in a part of town that I do not recognize. I do not know my way around this area. I knew leaving the margin was a bad idea. When I see Parfait again, I will give her a piece of my mind. Found her. I immediately turn on my heels and run as fast as I can. I am so panicked I cannot see what's in front of me. I do not notice the man in front of me until I crash into him. I prepare to fall, but the man has braced himself just before I crash into him. We both somehow manage to remain upright. Excuse me, Princess? This voice! I look up in shock. Fritz! It really is you, Princess How does he remember who I am? There she is. I have no time to talk about this now. Who? I grab his arm and pull him with me into a run. Why are we running? Somehow he is barely out of breath despite how long we have been running. It sends a sliver of irritation through me. I think those men want to sell me. What? I shake my head as I try to tug him forward again. However, Fritz does not budge. Princess. This is very irritating. We must keep moving. I see her. Oh no. Princess. Wait, Fritz is a knight. I trust you can manage these two fools. With one hand behind my back. With a nod and a confident smile, he turns to face the oncoming men. He moves to stand in front of me, effectively shielding me with his body. 2 on 1. I don't like your chances, boy. We've got no business with you. We just want the girl. Run on home. She'll be more trouble than this is worth. You'll have to get through me first. Ha! And how are you going to stop us? With this. Damn! Fritz brandishes his sword and smiles at them. Fritz is second only to his father, Sir Alcaster, in his ability with the sword. His skill is obvious just in the way he holds his blade. Waving around a sword isn't going to scare us away this time. The girl is worth enough gold to sort out any scratches we might get. Any closer, and I'll do more than scratch you. Get him! The fight is over as quickly as it starts. I cannot keep up with Fritz's movements at first, but when I am able to focus on him again, the two men are completely immobilized. One is sprawled on the ground with Fritz's foot firmly planted on his back. The other is collapsed against the wall of the alleyway with the tip of Fritz's sword pressed against his neck. You wanted to question them? Fritz is completely unscathed. But that is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe. By subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. I am so excited for Fritz's root. He's such a man. All right. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.